mess those up. I'll just let that settle a bit. So I'll do the main lines that I can see make sense right now, I think, and then I'll use a straw to blow out a few more nice petals, and then I'll come back and do the final lines, because that might change a lot of things. I love these colours. In fact, using the hairdryer forward brought out nicer colours than turning it backwards. And the reason I did that was just because it was awkward from the position I was standing in. But I should have turned around and turned the hairdryer forward. I think it gives better results. Like this gold here. Even though it's a lot of gold, sometimes it just looks nice. It's not solid, it's mixed with the other colours. This is very pretty here, so I'll just leave that there. And this can go down here like that. This I'll definitely blow out a bit more. It's a bit too, I don't know. I think it'll be pretty when I blow it, but it might not. Sometimes when I blow with the straw, it messes things up. You never know what's going to come out. See here, I'm pretty sure these will look better when I blow them out. And on this side as well. And here's a little chunk that's left all by itself, so it definitely needs a straw there. See here, I blew with the straw and it got rid of that little piece that was on its own, and it just looks so much prettier. Now I'll do the same on this side. Again, trying to get into a comfortable position. So that brought out the gold that was underneath there. And here, it is very thick here. That's pretty. Here, I don't like those big cells of white. Looks nicer. Here I could definitely blow out a bit more because there is a line around it, but there's too much of the pale blue there. think that definitely looks better. So now I just need to stop and let my eyes rest for a few seconds before I try and focus on where to add the other lines. I just added one or two more botanical lines. Really what I did was I did a lot of blowing with a straw because I kept getting these little pointy lines that the paint kept moving. Like here, I think it's still moving and they're getting all jagged. And here as well, but finally I got that one to be how I want it, and the rest are all fine. And I got some big cells that I didn't like, so I blew those out. Like when they are like that, it's pointless there being a cell all by itself, so I'll blow that away. There where there's 2 or 3 of them, that looks nice together. And there, some tiny ones. Yeah, there's maybe a bit too much solid blue, but I don't know if I should interfere with that now. So I'll just get the straw one more time. Like here, it's just not right. That looks much better. And here again, we've got this little jagged bit. So I think that's it. I should leave it now. Not interfere too much. Maybe just this bit again. I mean, it could be pretty when it's dry. I don't think there was much other colour there. That's why I couldn't get anything else out. I mean, that's lovely. Very pale, but it's lovely. That's a bit better, a bit more colour coming out. Sometimes the best colours hide underneath. So here again we have a bit of a jagged edge. I do like this colour combination. I think it's very pretty, very soft. Not too much gold, not too much of the orange, coppery colour. And just enough of the ultramarine blue to give that contrast. So that's where I'll leave it, let it dry, and then decide what I will do next. Well, I just wanted to bring you in for a close-up just to go all along the painting and see how pretty it is while it's wet. Of course, while it's wet it's shimmering a lot, but there will be shimmer once it's dry as well, I'm sure, with all the metallics that I have in there, or 2 of them. But it will get a coat of spray varnish. And just for those who are new, just, I always do scrape my drips on the side underneath the canvas. Although, as you can see, there's not a lot coming off. The white side was particularly not overloaded with paint, but the blue side, I think the paint was a little bit thick over here, thicker than I had intended, although I blew it off before I added the colour. I blew it all into place, as you will have seen in the video. So I don't know why it should be so thick, but here it dropped a drop there. Here it has definitely pooled a bit. So I'll leave it like that and come back in a short while. That's how the painting has dried, and I think it looks just lovely. I am very tempted to make it into something more because I do see potential for a bird over here. It could either be a peacock or a swan, and maybe some butterflies down here. But for the moment, I really love it just as it is, so I'm going to leave it as it is and leave it like that for a number of weeks before I decide whether or not to make it into something more. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and please like and comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And bye for now.